Welcome to my video about converting my super simple iron farm from 1.14 to the new 1.15 beta. Now, this is about converting the iron farm that has been bulletproof ever since 1.11. It worked in 1.11, it worked in 1.12, it worked in 1.13, it worked in 1.14, it still works today. However, in 1.15 there are subtle changes that are required to bring your iron farm up to date into 1.15, and that's what this video is about. Now, the biggest change is simply that your villagers need to work now. They need an occupation. So, place a workstation. It doesn't have to be a smithing table, however this one is. So place it down. The villager will claim it. They will link to it. Place it down again. Now, it doesn't have to be a smithing table. I chose a smithing table just out of random. However, the workstations you want to avoid are the lectern because you don't want librarians. And you don't want barrels because you don't want fishermen. And you don't want composters because you don't want fishermen. And that's due to those three villagers not being able to work in the rain. And it will affect your rates. So any other workstation, as long as you have the materials to build it. Now here we are at the last one. Once you have linked all of the villagers successfully to their workstations, you are done. Break that bed because you only need 20 beds in 1.15. So if you are still in 1.14, leave that bed until 1.15. Now because they all have workstations, they all have access to their workstations, if you have any nitwits, kill them and replace them. Do not leave them in your workstation. One nitwit is fine. More than one, kill the nitwits. If you have librarians, if you have fishermen or farmers in your iron farms, replace them. Choose any workstation you want except for those three. As you can see, we're already spawning golems. Now, if you want to use the drop chute, it is perfectly fine. However, in 1.14.2 and 1.14.3, the drop chute has become less than reliable. So we're going to actually upgrade that part of the farm also. What you're going to need to do is place magma blocks. Now, if you don't want to kill the cats, by all means, replace these with a solid block. Now, the next step in this will be to place blocks right here, extending the upper edge right here. And this will alter our water streams so that it pushes our mobs to a center block. I'm choosing this yellow block. It can be any block you want it to be, as long as it's solid. Do not use glass. Do not use a half slab. Use a solid block. Use dirt or cobblestone or stone or netherrack, or this is in fact yellow concrete. Use any solid block you wish. Now notice that all the mobs are being pushed to the center. Place a sign, and then a sign on top, and then come out from that sign 3 to the front. Then 3 to the side, and you guessed it, 3 to the back, and then 3 to the side. You obviously have picked up already that we're building a diamond pattern like all of our iron farms live in. That's because we're upgrading from a drop chute to strictly a lava blade. That's because it's more reliable, and the iron golems can't swim in it like they can the drop chute, and they also can't hang on the edge. In 1.14 and 1.14.3, iron golems have had a bad habit of hanging on the edge of a drop chute. And I don't want that for your iron farm when the rates are about to go through the roof. We want to make this thing as reliable as possible. So carefully place your signs. It's going to be incredibly difficult. As you can see, I'm in creative, and the water wants to push you around, so it's going to be a little difficult. However, it will be worth it. We're going to let this iron golem down. The magma blocks are enough to kill them. However, we want to kill them a little faster. Because speed of kills equals rates. Because we only have 10 villagers in this farm, our golem cap is 1. So we can't actually spawn another golem until he's killed. This iron farm is super simple and completely bulletproof. So we want to make it as reliable as possible. Okay, buddy, go ahead and die and get out of the way. Okay, fantastic. Look, we already spawned another golem. That's how fast the rates are in 1.15. Like I said, this farm will produce about 320 to 340 ingots per hour. It's not the fastest iron farm, however, it is the most reliable. You will not find a iron farm that is more reliable than this one. They can't delink from their beds because they have access to them. They won't delink from their workstations because they have access to them. Like I said, it's not the fastest farm, however, it is the most reliable. Now that we have the top part taken care of, let's break out all of this bottom part. Start by removing the lava. And remove the rest of this. Now that we've removed that, come in with your temporary block, drop down 3 blocks, place your chest, come in with your hopper, crouch place it, crouch place a rail, hopper minecart. Now some people will break the rail, some people won't. It's really personal choice. Place these blocks so that nothing can happen to your minecart. You can break those blocks if you want to, or leave them. And that's it. That's how you upgrade the farm. Now, in the description, I will link to the original construction of this farm. So if you are building this for the first time in 1.15, you will have access to the original video and can build the actual farm and then do the upgrades to it. That's all I have for today. Thank you.